Father, I stretch my hand to know the help if thou withdraw thyself from me. Oh, where the shall lie. What did thine only Son endure before I drew my breath? What did thine only Son I drew my what pain and what labor to secure my soul from I had to sing that for me tonight. That's what I've been doing all these years. I want to read to you from the 11th, from the book of Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter, the 11th and 12th verses. You are familiar by this time with the subject, but I want to just read for you the actual text. As an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So the Lord alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him. The eagle stirs her nest. A lot of people have come to me telling me, calling me about the subject. Some of them said the eagle stirs his nest. One said the buzzard stirs his nest. Another one said you preaching on the chicken stirring his nest. So I've heard all kinds of things concerning this subject, but according to the rendering in the Bible, it is the eagle stirs her nest. you see. Now, may I just, by introduction, say that this particular passage that I have chosen comes out of that part of the Bible which we call the Pentateuch, or more commonly called the books of the law. This part of the Bible, according to lay people, was written as events took place, but it wasn't written like that. It was written time after time and track after track, and some of it was preserved and some of it was lost, and it did not come into a whole or a synthesis until the Babylonian exile. It was then that the priests and the Levites, who found themselves in the throes of a dilemma, in a crisis. I see Mrs. Holly Mae Patterson over there, my daughter Irma's mother-in-law. They found themselves in trouble, and it's a funny thing that most people don't think too much about God or themselves or their destiny until they get in trouble. So when they were carried off to Babylon by the conquest of Nebuchadnezzar and enslaved, they did a very unique thing. They did not do what most of the people in this part of the world did. Usually people in that part of the world, in the Euphrates Valley or in the Mediterranean area, when their gods fell or when they were conquered by other people, they forsook their gods because they considered that their gods had fallen. But the Jews or the Hebrews did a very unique thing. When their nation fell, they didn't put it on their God. They said, we are responsible. It's our backsliding ways. It's our sins that have brought this calamity upon us. And what we need to do is to re-examine the law and the prophets and reinterpret them and synthesize them into a whole, not only for ourselves but for generations to come. I don't believe you're going to pray with me tonight. So that
I wish I had the time to tell you a story about a man called Shouting John. But I don't have that time tonight. But you gotta realize, if old John was here, after going through, he'd look back at that old mule and said, since I can't shout in your church, since I can't dance in your church, hold the mule, I feel like shouting right now. I come to tell somebody I feel like praising him. Well, help me out, y'all. Oh, I feel like praising him. Praising chance. Well, oh Lord, yeah. That sounds good to me. Praise him in the morning. Praise him all day long. Yeah. Said I feel like praising. Listen, if you don't want to praise him, don't bother me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want everybody now. We're going to go back home and sing it like we used to a long time. I'm going to praise the Lord while I have a chance. You know, we didn't have a lot of music. Come, oh, oh, oh. I'm going to praise the Lord while I have a chance. I like that. Come on. Praise him in the morning. Praise him in the morning. Praise him all day long. Come on, help me. I feel like if you don't want to go, don't hinder me, my Lord. Oh, if you don't want to go, don't try to stop me. Praise him. Praise him in the morning. Praise him all day long. I feel like praising again. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I'm striving, trying to make it through this barreling. Oh, yes, sir. But as I go from day to day, I can hear my Savior say, trust me, child. Come on, I hold your hand. Take your time.